guess.
Anyway, did you unlock any more characters?
What?
No, I meant
Oh.
to Sora. If you unlocked any more characters.
Squid.
Alright, okay, the Inkling. Alright.
Yeah.
The squid.
I remember you mentioned that yesterday.
And then I went to bed. And I was like, I am tired.
Fuck's sake, I've got him homing it.
Yeah, you do.
While I was waiting, I was scrolling to Facebook and I found this. Not to alarm anybody, but Mad Max took place in 2021.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, we'll get ready now. We'll be ahead.
I'll be sure to continue practicing my martial arts then.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
And maybe
I'm just
eventually
getting
learn
that
how.
big bladed fucking boomerang.
And maybe eventually learn how to properly attack pressure points. Okay.
Alright. So I don't know what's happening tonight, so let's get going. Let's do this.
Currently, at this point in time, we are waiting for the confirmation of is everything good, Cat?
I mean, I'm up, ready to go.
Alright.
Even
Up
though,
and streaming.
yes,
Further instructions not necessary? No.
I guess.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Alright, so first things first.
I see that.
Somebody roll the... Nice. Somebody roll the weather dice.
I'll do that. Or, I guess, or what?
Oh, no, you can do it. Sorry.
Okay. I guess I'll do it again then. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so...
Nice.
Move your damn hand so I can see it.
Mine's over here.
Yeah, everybody was fucking crowding them, and I'm trying to zoom in so I can read it.
You could just mouse over it.
No, because that gives me numbers.
It does?
Yeah.
Yes,
There's
they're
7
weather.
wind, 4 temperature.
Yep. It doesn't say... The numbers don't mean anything. I actually have to look at the dice and read them.
The wind one looks like wind no matter what. I don't get it.
It's wind strength. It's the strength of the wind.
How do you tell the strength of the wind from wisps?
I mean,
That on every single side!
Well, some of them have more
X.
than other ones.
Like
There's an X
ones
for
in
none.
no wind, high winds. It was there.
Yeah, it was just about a normal.
Yeah,
Normal
the normal
breeze.
winds, sunny.
Calm breeze.
Sunny.
Is it kind of cold?
It's a little cool. Yeah, I saved these for a reason, and I couldn't remember what the reason was. And like we got on the boat, I'm like, fuck, I can use the weather dice.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
to decide what the weather is for the day.
So it's gonna be decent, I guess.
It's gonna be cool, clear and sunny, cool, and a light breeze.
Okay.
Just enough to see the ripple in the water. There you
Yeah, and the Aurora Borealis over there.
I'm not sure if we can see that in daylight.
I don't think so.
Considering it's cosmic radiation, no. Alright, so we've got a nice, calm, windy, light wind day. We're actually going to start off with Jake.
Okay.
What's Norrell doing right now?
Oh, Norrell is right now at this time. Currently, he has slept, woken up, and is currently in the process of meditation.
Okay. Something slips under your door, and then you hear someone scurry off.
It's a booty call.
Anyway,
It's time for Nora to clap some cheeks.
it's a good thing I can't hit him right now.
When we actually do meet, you're gonna punch me so damn hard.
I think we all are.
I'm gonna leave a red mark on that shoulder permanently.
Oh, you're just gonna leave a red mark? I'm gonna lay his fat ass out.
I mean, that's on you. That's on your hands. I was
Never
just
said
gonna
I
be
wasn't
nice and
gonna
just.
fight back. You know, I could squeal like a piggy too.
I mean, that's on zero there for me. I was just gonna be nice and just hit him once and be like, all right, we're done, we're good.
Oh, it'll only
We're
take
done.
one. By the way, Sora, we don't need to know about your bedroom exploits during gameplay. Okay?
Okay. Anyway, Norrell is meditating, and all the while he hears the rustling of something at the front of the door. So he opens his
No,
eyes.
something slips under his door, and then you hear somebody scurry off.
Yes. So how is someone with their eyes closed going to be able to tell exactly what it is?
Because you can. It's a fucking wooden boat. You can tell when somebody's scurrying off. The only time you're not gonna be able to tell is if it's really fucking stormy out.
Well, yeah, sure, the scurrying off, sure, I could tell that, but I couldn't tell what was went underneath my door. So that's why I said it that way.
Sounds like paper.
Right. So when I open my eyes, I look down and I see that it was a piece of paper.
A folded piece of paper has slipped under your
Folded.
door.
Okay. So Norrell raises an eyebrow, hesitates for a moment, thinks about it, has another second thought, and then he decides to get up and go over and pick up the folded piece of paper and unfold it and proceed to read. Okay, testing, check 1, 2. Am I here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you.
Okay.
You're here. Yeah, I can't tell you.
Okay, because I pretty much got to the point to where my character is just proceeding to read, and I'm not gonna be able to tell you what it says.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't know either.
No.
I mean, I can make something up.
Cabin 2B, 8 o'clock. Bring your rope.
No.
I swear to God, Tor. Oh. And there he went. Okay, now he's back.
Okay. What did you
Okay.
catch?
What I said was, alright, I'll just start with what I said. I got up, and I picked up the folded piece of paper, I unfolded it, and I proceeded to read.
And that's when everybody said, "What's in the paper? What's in the goddamn paper?"
I jerked out the moment he finished the sentence.
Yup. Basically.
So the note says, "I'm sorry if I disturbed you." It's hastily written. You can kind of make out what the top says, and at the bottom there's a signature, but you can hardly make out what it says. You can hardly read the name. It's difficult to decipher.
Norl once again raises an eyebrow and neatly folds the paper back in as it was and thinks about pocketing it, but decides not to and just places it on his bed. It is now at this point that Norl is confused and is pretty much at the mindset of pretty much at the
Okay, alright.
That's Norl.
I was literally watching go up going, what the hell are you doing, pal?
I was giving the image of him raising the eyebrow.
Okay, I figured that out when I saw the eyebrow up. I'm like, okay, I get it now. But it's like, I see the circle going, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm not drawing robotic anymore, okay?
Yeah, at first, with the shape, I'm like, is he fucking drawing robotic again?
Okay, so anyway, the note is carefully placed on the bed, and then Norl turns around and proceeds to step outside of his room. And as he steps outside, he carefully closes his door.
Okay, the note's still there from last time. From last night.
He looks up, sees the note, nods his head. Good. I told him I'm a man of my word. And he took into at this moment he took into consideration of the words that he had read on the note. He took a second thought. He was really thinking it over. And then he ultimately decided to reach up and take down the piece of paper from his door, fold it up neatly, and place it in his shirt.
Okay, do you take the nail out of the door, too?
No,
the nail stays.
You're a marked door.
Okay. What do you do now?
It is now at this point that Norl sees that everything is pretty much calm, nothing's out of the ordinary. He decides to proceed down the hallway.
As you move down the hallway, the various crewmen that are cleaning the floors look up at you and give you a quiet acknowledgement because people are still sleeping.
Yeah, pretty much we were just exchanging up nods, essentially.
Yeah, essentially, yes. One of them, as you get closer to the stairs, one of them gives you a thumbs up.
I respond with a thumbs up back.
Okay.
And then, as I continue, I proceed up the stairs.
All right.
And now I get to here. And that is when, at that moment, that I decide to stand here and take in what is now the fresh air of the day.
Okay, hold on. Give me just a second. I need to bust something out here. Villains. Really? Mythological, maybe? Nope. Is he under demonic? Nope. Lizards? There we go.
The fuck is he talking about? Anyway,
I don't know.
If it'll drop it.
At least the Kraken.
Okay. Doo-doo.
I pulled him out. He's representing the captain.
Okay.
Because the
Alrighty.
captain's a dragonborn and there are no. I don't want to use one of our previous dragonborn figurines.
Okay.
And as you come up and take your.
Okay, just keep it. It's fine. Keep going.
As you come up and take your first breath, you hear a voice behind you. There he is! The man with the stories.
oh god.
And now to pull something my first DM did to me. What do you do?
I proceed to have a clear and obvious face of regret. And I just slowly make my way over here to sit down quietly.
As you do that, you hear a large being come up, and the captain sits right next to you.
Hey, just because I have my mic muted doesn't mean I can't. Oh wait, you're talking about the game.
I'm pretty sure you're not the captain. Well,
If I was gonna describe you, Sora, there'd be rolling and fat jokes.
Fuck you.
or do you want to? Anytime I greet you, do you want me to say "Aye, aye, captain"?
Fuck you too, Peld.
Okay.
Finally, Peld is picking up on our quick witticisms. Hooray! Alright. Anyway, the captain comes down and sits next to you. And reaches over and pats you on the back.
Did he just simulate the sound of patting on said back?
No, I was reorganizing my papers.
We understand. Don't worry.
I look up from my face of regret and respond with, okay, listen, Captain. I absolutely understand that everyone enjoyed that story, but please, for the love of gods, don't expect another one.
And he smiles because I expect nothing from the passengers on my ship. But what you did last night was raise morale. And I wanted to thank you personally for that.
Well, that is something that I definitely do appreciate you coming down and personally congratulating me on that, which I definitely do appreciate that. But for me, I just kind of felt like, essentially, since all these people were trying to come up with all their different interpretations, I kind of felt like my honesty got the better of me in that.
And he goes, and an honest story is always the best story. But a little embellishing doesn't hurt either.
Of course, Captain.
And he leans onto the table and goes, I would like you to join us again tomorrow night. Or tonight, actually. And you can hear some of my stories. Maybe bring
believe I
some
would.
of your other friends.
I believe I most likely would be curious enough for that, Captain. I mean, I'm pretty sure that after my tale, I'm not too sure how you could compare.
And he smiles, nice, wide, lets you see all of his sharp teeth, and goes, "Trust me, I have stories. But you were the man of the hour last night."
I'll be looking forward to the competition, Captain.
And he laughs as he gets up, puts his chair back, and goes, "I look forward to hearing another one from you," and makes his way back up to the upper deck.
Oh, thank the gods that's over.
He's gonna poke and prod you till you tell him another one. Norrell would realize that. But anyway,
Yeah.
moving down
Yeah.
the list.
Okay.
What's
Moving
Ava
down.
doing this morning?
Your list is literally the connection status on the right hand corner.
Yep.
Damn right.
I picked that up last time. It took me long enough to confirm it.
Wow, that took a long
I'm
time.
only doing that because we're not using an initiative order.
Fair enough. So what is Ava doing? Ava is waking up for the first time. She is sitting down on her bed drinking a cup of tea.
I was gonna say, what's Ava doing other than, standing over near her and watching her sleep?
No. She stopped doing that about midnight.
I don't know if that's sarcasm or he's actually telling the truth.
I'm pretty sure that feels like genuine truth.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Alright, so you're just chilling in your room having a cup of tea?
Yeah, as soon as I finish it, I stand up, get ready.
Choke on your tea a little bit.
Just a little bit, and I walk outside.
Okay. The hall is quiet, other than a few of these sailors, wiping the floors and doing general cleaning.
They're swabbing
How
the
long
decks.
is this trip?
At least, I think it was going to be at least
A month?
Like,
A month till we hit port.
Yeah.
I'm just continuing the next day because of all the bullshit Norrell went through last time.
Ava just kind of. Wait, how long has it been? Has it been like just one day since we started?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay. Ava just goes, what am I gonna do around here? I have a month on this thing and. Who am I joking? I'll just bug Nira. Yeah.
Yay!
The moment
least
you
I know-
say that, you hear somebody fall out of their bed. And you're like pretty sure it's Nira suddenly waking up to a realization.
How many rookies are on this ship, by the way?
Outside of Viessa and Pellwood,
Yeah.
two.
But, like, I know the guy who got that super cool thing.
What about the girl?
She is she's still considered a rookie, but she would be
Okay.
a rank above.
Ah.
She's still new, but she managed to impress him enough to not start off on the base level.
Ah.
And then Ava just kind of goes, well, there's only one other rookie, and I mean, I get to let Fate have fun with him next week, but what am I gonna do after that? As she comes up with a devious plan.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
that
no.
I will not say out loud.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm gonna get a DM.
I could just see her face turn from like a neutral thing to a like a evil grin, like She's thinking about it.
No, with Ava, she gets the Grinch grin.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's sort of like an evilish grin like that. I could just picture that.
That is devious. I like that.
Okay. So Ava just kind of starts. She gets an evil Grinch smile on her face, and then it goes back to happily and bubbly as she skips down the hall and goes up deck to the dining area and sits down next to Norl, or next to yeah, Norl.
I'm gonna let this
Oh.
play out.
I know, me too. See what happens.
Oh dear God.
You know what Nero would say in a situation like this, right? Better you than me.
So, how's was your night?
It would be you asking, wouldn't it?
I want to imagine that little puff of air was Norl's face just hitting the table.
Like,
No, let me play that out perfectly. Hang on. It would be you asking, wouldn't it?
Yes, there's an indent in the fucking wood now, isn't there?
Okay, I'm not that strong. Jesus Christ.
Yet.
What? You got a problem with me?
Oh no, no problems
You know,
whatsoever.
we're supposed to work together. We're supposed to be allies. But every time I see you, you seem less thrilled to see me.
For one particular reason.
Oh, what's that?
Something I don't want to ever say the name of.
Go ahead.
I said I don't.
I look around. Is there anybody else on this deck?
Just you two right now and a bunch of crewmen.
There's nobody around. Say it. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
The deck.
Oh, why do you not like that so much?
You just see Norl do the thing where his eyes are like, at first he's like, why do you not like that? And then you just see him like look over with that, are you fucking serious look?
So you telling me you've never once tickled your interest to draw from the deck?
No,
Are you sure? Every person has that inside of them.
I am absolutely 100% positive.
I'm pretty sure you want to still try it.
You can keep trying to tempt me, but you're going to lose every time.
In the meantime, Ava casts prestidigitation as little sparkles come from her hand.
Okay.
Okay.
And she
Sparkles.
runs away.
She-
She just goes over here and sits over here.
You just
Was
see
that
Norl
the-
just you just see Norl just have that blinking face, like, okay.
Well, so I'm gonna ask, was that the fairy dust equivalent of a ninja smoke bomb?
No, it was more like poof, and she just gets up and walks away.
like poof. Okay, I'm out of here.
I am having a very interesting morning.
Alright, are you done with your interaction?
Yeah.
Okay. That's an interesting link, by the way, pal. The first thing I saw on it was, All right, moving on. Cat, what's Viessa doing?
Viesa's waking up. She was looking out. Don't they have windows in their room?
There's a porthole window there. Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Whatever
looking
he
out
said.
her window for a bit, and then gets dressed and decides to get outside her room.
Is it time to burn toast?
Yes!
Sadly, there's nowhere to make toast on the ship.
Dang.
You ask for toast, you'll get good toast every
Hey,
time.
hey.
I'm
I
a
am
fire magic!
okay?
Get someone with fire magic to coast it for you.
I mean, if you want to try, Sora's gonna have to roll it.
Oh no.
What?
If you want
You're
to
the
try
one-
using fire magic, the person using the fire magic has to roll the die.
Oh God. Alright, well, I'll let Kat go back to her turn. Go, continue, Kat.
Okay.
Once you get out of your room, you probably have seen, it's been a couple of minutes, but you would have definitely heard Nira falling out of her bed. While you were looking out the window.
Oh yeah. I probably glanced over and was like, what? Whatever. Because it was a few doors down, so.
Yeah, it was muffled, but
It's
it,
like-
it did sound like, or,
Yeah.
I love this board. This board is great. I don't need a soundboard for my thumps or my knocks. I got this piece of plastic. Yeah.
Alright, so she's come out here and she's heading up down the hallway.
And as you move down the hallway, the various sailors are greeting you and quietly waving.
I wave back. Excitedly.
Of course.
With a smile on her face.
I wouldn't expect it any other way from this crazy bitch.
And she goes upstairs. And
Okay, you see Norl sitting at one table, regretting his life choices, and you see Ava sitting at another table, doing God knows what.
I don't know either.
It's hard to get a beat on Zora's character sometimes.
Yeah,
It is.
it is.
That makes it fun.
Yeah.
It would be great if she busted out fucking. Remember my barbarian's fucking instrument? The what were they called?
The
The
accordion.
bagpipes.
The bagpipes.
bagpipes.
Imagine Ava
Just-
busts out
just-
some bagpipes right now.
I don't think Ava has the lung capacity to play the bagpipes.
All I'm gonna say is magic.
Magic bagpipes. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I look at Ava. I look at Norl, wondering. And I see Norl's like sort of regretting, and then walk over, sit on the other side. Are you okay?
Oh no, I'm perfectly fine. It's great to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you too.
Fun fact for those of you watching, Viessa can't pick up on sarcasm.
No.
No, actually, if I'm gonna be honest, Viessa, things aren't going so well, but it is great to have friends around, so, things are stable, I guess you could say.
Well, stable is good, isn't it? It's not bad, at least.
True. True. But, I was just recently invited to, another gathering tonight, and, pretty much gives me the opportunity to, I guess listen in on some more stories. I suppose.
A
I
gathering?
mean, I guess.
You went to a gathering last night? I went
I
to
know,
bed.
unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't expect you to go anywhere.
No one ever expects anything, I guess.
From you?
I can pretty much just tell you that it was not by choice.
Oh. Well, did you have fun?
No.
You
Oh.
lying sack of shit.
But stories sound fun.
I mean, they can be, but it just wasn't necessarily my thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, telling stories. I mean, sure, that sounds fun and all, but for me, the whole drinking and things of that nature just doesn't really settle with me.
Wait a minute. You liked drinking the last time when we were at port.
D- True. True. You did have some ale.
Yeah.
There's a difference here, Viesa. One.
One.
And that's
Well,
all you had last night.
Yes, one. That's a difference. There's a huge difference compared to the others that were in there.
Hey,
Wow.
Nero only had 2.
I said the others that didn't include Nira.
Should, she was there.
That's true.
I would specifically talk about her. I would not just call her a other. All right.
Okay.
I
thought
have
you were
more
referring to
respect
everybody
for.
else in that room with you as a group.
No, specifically, I have more respect for Nira than just to lump her in as a other.
Considering she saved your ass in the first session.
So
Oh, sorry, the practice session.
So you said you're gonna go tonight as well?
I was invited
Oh.
by the captain himself.
That sounds like fun. I want to
I
go.
guess. I don't know. Do you really want to?
Yes. I'll bring my tankard.
Okay, yes, you do want to go. Oh boy.
Question.
What?
Kat, how loud did you say I'll bring my tankard?
Oh, pretty loud because I'm outside.
And the captain, you're facing towards him. You can
Yeah.
see him. He
Yeah.
thrusts his arm up in the air and goes, "Yes, bring your tankard."
Yeah.
The things I do for friends.
You're not Courage the Cowardly Dog. Stop it.
No.
But yes, no, it was an invitation from the captain. So if it was from any other like sailor or random crewman, maybe I could turn that down. But the captain?
Yeah, the captain will be kind of important.
Oh goodness, I just hope that everybody respects the fact that I'm just going to have one, and that's it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna cut you guys off mid-conversation.
Okay.
Elwood.
Okay. So
Because I see that hand of fidgeting. You're getting a little impatient.
It's like.
okay, so I hear people walking around, all the kind of noise down here. You know, I heard the thump, whatever.
No, you wouldn't have heard the thump. You're too far down.
I mean, okay, whatever. I heard something. I heard some noise going on. Who the hell is that?
It's Jake being a moron. Just continue.
Okay.
Ugh.
Well, can I say that
Okay.
at least as I walked up the stairs, started hearing the conversation?
Yeah, you pick
Yeah,
up
you
on the
can.
I
conversation
heard the
about
thing
halfway
about
up.
the tankard. Can I say that much?
You would have heard that at the bottom of the stairs, yes.
Okay, yeah, so I heard, like, I'll bring my tankard.
Yeah,
I'm like,
bring my
what the heck's going
tankard.
on up here? So I kind of walk in, I kind of was like, did I hear something about bringing a tankard?
Yeah, we were. The captain invited Norrell and us to a party.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
heard some. I think I heard some people. You were all up kind of late last night. What was? I guess it's something to do with that.
Just
I kinda-
tell the world.
I mean, I kind of went to sleep a bit early, but I kind of, heard some stuff. That's all I know. And now I'm hearing about a tankard, like, and the captain and thing.
Okay. Listen. There was a thing that happened last night. That was a situation to where I had no volunteering in whatsoever. And it was pretty much a situation to where I was at a gathering of sorts with the sailors and the captain and everybody there, as well as Nira. Let's not forget Nira. And let's not forget that was also the instigator. Just gonna point that out. Don't forget that part. She's the
At what
instigator.
point am I not the instigator for you, though?
You're not wrong. But yes, to explain, Piltwood, I was at the gathering with everybody, and everybody was telling all these stories, and then Nira decided to bring up one of the stories that I told her as a child, and things got way out of hand to the point to where I had no choice in the matter and decided to tell the story. And pretty much all that happened was that everybody really enjoyed the story, and apparently the captain earlier told me that it raised the morale of the crew, which I do
Yeah.
approve of that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that sounds great. What's the concern here?
What's the concern? What's the concern? He says. Okay.
Apparently, you were really
Token up,
popular
Sora.
last night. So I mean,
the situation is that I don't want to do that again.
well, then we'll do it then. Sounds like fun to me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of feel bad for having to go to sleep early, but I was just feeling a bit tired. I guess I got plans tonight then.
I mean, for me, I was personally invited by the captain, so I really have no choice. So,
Okay, well, I
did
mean,
it?
sounds to
Okay.
me it sounds like fun. So, I mean, we're gonna be stuck on here for a while. We need to,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to do something.
yeah. I mean, if the captain's got some plans, if he's gonna be telling some stories, I'm kind of interested in hearing what he's got to say. I'm sure he's been on quite a few adventures.
Yeah, I've already told him that I'm going to enjoy the competition.
What, a
So-
competition of how much slime we've got on our clothes. I mean, I was kind of victim of that too. So.
That's not the story I told.
I imagine hearing that Ava has a shit-eating grin on her face because she was the cause.
What?
I mean, how that whole
The
map
cause
going-
of everybody being covered in slime. That was Ava's doing.
Well, I mean,
When did that
almost
happen?
everybody was covered in
When
slime.
you
The
made
one-
the zombie beholder explode.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
That.
my god.
I mean, the only
But
one out of that Rick got away clean from that was running his ass off because I don't know, curse or something, but I don't know. That's not the point.
Honestly, that was the best part about that session.
Yes.
Tanked his way through everything. Final boss. Fuck this!
Now, I'm kind of glad I was there to, open that pathway for him to escape.
He'd have clawed his way out.
who are we talking about again?
The
My other Barb, George.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Whatever happened to George?
We have.
Something.
We don't know. The world may never know.
That was the last I saw.
Yeah,
of him, I
it
think,
just
so.
disappeared one day.
Yeah,
Like,
it just-
somewhere probably.
Yeah, I was about to say, it seemed like George just went on his merry way.
Maybe he'll come. Maybe he'll run all around the world.
he'll run.
You know.
He'll run through the water.
If he doesn't
To
fall
beat us
or
there.
whatever, I don't know.
Okay, so anyways, yeah, I'm pretty much once again roped into this situation. So I'll just see how that goes, I guess.
But we can come
Well, you know
along.
what they say, you and the cat make it happen. I don't know. So, I mean, I'm sure. I'm looking forward to hearing some of his tales tonight.
Same here. That'd be interesting.
Yes, I do agree with that. But there's one part that I don't agree with, which I've already stated my piece in that. So,
And did I hear that?
the drinking aspect.
Oh, more for us then.
Yeah!
I expect that from Viessa, not from Pellwood. What a surprise!
I mean, yeah, sure, you guys can have at it.
I'll throw a little good berries in.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
You hear the captain laugh when you say more for us, and then you hear him. Try to keep up with the crew though.
Yeah, they're the experts.
I'm kind of just giggles. Those lightweights.
Alright. At this point, Nira's gonna start making her way up, and she'll stop along the way.
You see
Look at.
Ava just kind of stare into the air. I feel a disturbance.
Oh no. She stops, looks at Norrell's door, gives a nod, makes her way past.
And I'm like, well, the clouds kind of look a little funny, but other than that,
As the sky turns black.
no. I was gonna say, some of the clouds kind of look like words at sometimes.
Okay, the sky is not going to turn black. We're leaving Shinron out of this, alright?
Yeah, no.
Oh, thank you for the reminder.
Uh-oh.
Oh
What?
yeah, that's fucking right.
Oh no.
So,
What?
So,
No, not the trap.
And then the Ghostbusters
excuse me?
came out of nowhere.
it's where I got the thing.
When there's something strange.
That's a weird looking cloud in the sky.
Okay.
Oh,
Time out. Due to Jake's performance last game, I almost forgot about this. He gets what I'm dubbing as a mote of inspiration. He can use this Dragon Ball at any point in the game to either add something, change something, or generally screw somebody over.
I think they need to be just a little bit smaller. And if
Yeah,
you want,
yeah.
if you
I
want,
pulled them.
summon a Kirby bag for yourself, and you could just put them in a Kirby bag or something.
hey, Kirby.
I'm pretty sure Jake's got a Kirby bag. But
Yeah, I can
anytime
do
you do
that.
something that you play your character well, or you do something extraordinary within the game, I will give you one of these.
Okay.
You you can, like I said, you can use them to add something to the game, but if it's too much of a MacGuffin, I will ask one of the other players to complicate it. Let's say you wanted to add gunpowder to the game.
Oh,
Somebody
screw
else
you.
in the group can complicate that
Okay.
and make it so nobody in the world knows what gunpowder is, or just if it's gonna make the game too easy, I'm gonna have somebody make it harder for you.
Yeah.
I pretty much have come to the decision at that point. At this point, is whenever I get those, I'm just gonna use those for outs.
I will not allow you to use them for outs, sadly. That is for something to change within the game itself. Why are you writing shit all over the goddamn place?
Are you
Huh?
just seeing that now? Why do you think I
Pingus
missed
was
tonight?
here, so cool.
Oh, that-
There's a
that
so
was
cool
fun.
way off in the middle of
The purple
nowhere.
was mine.
And
Yeah.
then you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, I didn't write any of those.
You're gonna have a bad time.
There we go. I think it's going.
Okay.
No,
Just gonna delete the
I-
cancer here.
Yeah, how do you delete this crap? This text?
I don't know how to delete the text, but I just
Hang
got
on
rid
a
of some
second.
cancer on the board.
Yeah, I was trying to delete mine and it's still there. Now it just says type here.
I don't know how to delete it.
Let me
Yeah.
see if this works. There.
That works.
It's all gone now.
Yeah, it's all gone. Okay.
All
So
right.
yeah, if there's any, so that's what the Dragon Balls are going to be used for. They're going to be used for inspiration that you can use to make some changes. But apparently, according to the DM, I'm not going to be having any fucking outs for any bullshit. All right.
That doesn't just pertain to you, it pertains to everybody. Nobody can use their inspiration ball for an out. You're along for the ride. If you want to add something or change something in the game, that's fine. But you cannot use it to get yourself out of a situation.
Okay.
Because if I allow for an out, somebody's going to use it to prevent their character from dying. And that just doesn't make it fun for anybody.
I mean, technically, you could just limit that portion of an out, but
Oh no, I'm gonna.
But what if I were to be smart instead of wishing for a way to get out of death? I wish for a way to get to death.
I won't allow that either. By the way, I saw one of your errors, Sora. I just saw it.
Huh?
You're missing a right here, the floor paneling.
Oh yeah.
I just noticed that. Alright, anyway, now that we got that out of the way, Mira's making her way up the stairs and stops right here. Doesn't say anything, just stops on the stairs.
Norval hears steps at the stairs, turns around, looks, sees that it's Nira, and then he just turns his head back around.
Oh, you don't have to fix it, it's fine. I just noticed it.
You know, instead of fixing it, you could have just interpreted it as a wall.
Or a storage closet.
True.
Or, we could have just saw it as a floor.
True. That's also true.
Or barrels.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway, Nira's just about at the top of the stairs. Jake, I'm lumping you with Cat and Peld for now. So, what's Ava up to now that Nira's come into view?
Ava's just kind of sitting there plotting. While listening to these conversations and laughing because lightweights cannot hold their alcohol. These crew members.
Okay. And you three are just continuing your conversation?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, we're just talking about, later tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Later.
And
later.
against all better judgment,
Oh
Nira
no.
makes her way over to Ava's table and sits down across from her, hoping the table will keep her at bay. You look
So-
like you're gonna be having fun.
So, now that you're awake, what do you want to do today?
I have no idea. You're plotting something, though, aren't you?
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Do,
Great.
do.
Fantastic.
Well, for a second there, I thought I dripped out again.
Hmm.
You're all right.
Sound like you were okay.
Yeah, you're fine, man.
I'm just saying that because it got really fucking quiet again.
Huh?
Well,
You're listening.
Really gotta think of something.
really waiting on conversations to happen.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Gotta think of something.
And at this point, we're up. The other passengers make their way up into different tables, usually sticking with their groups. The girl with the books kind of shyly makes her way at a distance across from Norrell and goes up to this table and has her back to everybody.
Hmm.
And we'll cycle back to Norrell and the gang.
Viesa sort of watches the girl go by. So, what's up with the girl and you?
The girl and there is no and me.
Uh-huh.
Okay. No, seriously, there is no and me.
I don't know,
Alrighty
I-
then. It looked
As I
like
was
it
walking
wasn't.
out of my room this morning, I didn't see that piece of paper on your door.
I took that down because I got a letter.
A letter. Uh-oh. And
Would you stop jumping? Please.
jumping.
What?
God. It was just all of a sudden it's like,
This is
uh-oh.
okay.
It was just like all I said was I got a letter. Uh-oh. There must be something happening. Uh-oh.
Oh, it, I
Oh,
mean,
God.
to be honest, we don't even know if it's from her. To be honest,
That's
mean-
that's exactly what I'm saying. Let's
Okay.
not
So-
jump to conclusions.
I mean, as far as we know,
Let's-
it could have been from the captain.
And it could have been, for all I know.
No, you know
But
damn
let's
well
take
sure
it-
that's not the captain.
Did he mention it? I mean, he did talk to you, didn't he? I would guess.
That's true.
Yes, he did talk to me because, of course, I got an invitation personally.
And that wasn't an invitation. Okay.
No, the letter was quite different.
Oh.
All right. Well, I
It
guess
was
we'll
a,
just
it,
leave that.
it was. I mean,
ahead.
I've got no problem in showing what it was.
Okay.
Actually, I just remembered I left it in my room. Um,
Uh,
okay, so what it was an apology letter.
oh. Hmm.
Oh. Okay.
So it makes me think that maybe it did come from her, but I don't know. But I decided to play it on the safe side and take down that piece of paper that was on my door.
Okay. I mean, doesn't sound like it's anything too seriously bad or anything or awkward. I guess if she
No.
did feel embarrassed or if it was her, when she ran out of here yesterday or whatever. I mean, I guess it's not really anything to worry about then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really necessarily think so either.
I mean,
No.
eventually she might, if it was her, she might eventually tell you. I mean, it wasn't signed or anything.
The signature that I got was just about the only name I could probably point out is Jarble.
Hmm.
Oh, so you couldn't read it. Okay. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that other name was Jarble.
I don't think it specifically said Jarble.
Oh, okay.
As an out of character note, her name is Genevieve.
Okay.
And how Norrell could tell that, I have no clue, considering what was described.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
made out the first letter, so hey, yeah.
G. Okay. How do I not know that the captain could not have a G name?
Well, you've never fucking asked him now, have you?
That's
Exactly.
Wow, we don't even know the captain's name yet. Wow, I feel kind of.
Well, we could ask
Honestly,
him. He's there.
If you want to ask him, I'll pull a name out my ass, but you can refer to him as the captain, and he'll be more than happy to answer to it.
Oh, maybe we
Okay.
could find out tonight.
That's true. We can find out his name.
Yes, great.
Considering he's less than 100 feet from you, you could just go ask him.
That's what I was saying, but you know.
Oh, okay. You want to go ask him then? I mean, if he's not busy.
What you guys do is up to you. I can't drive your characters. I can only drive my own.
Yeah, I'm.
He doesn't look too busy right now. He's just kind of standing there.
I mean, if you two would like to, that's perfectly fine. Me, I'm just gonna stay right here.
Okay, and I mean, I see him just kind of up there. I don't know.
And as you guys are talking, a couple of crewmen come up and ask you if you'd like the morning meal.
Well, yeah, I mean, I haven't ate yet. I mean, I
Sure.
should definitely eat something. Yeah.
And one of them hurries off while the other one makes his way over to Ava and Nira's table, while other crewmen are attending to the other guests. Is Ava eating? Zara, hello.
His response is
Just
yes.
1 sec. Yeah.
All right, and the crewman that came over to Ava and Nira has run down the stairs, while a couple more have followed him. After about 5-10 minutes. They come back up and serve up the morning meal. Some eggs, couple of sausage links, hash browns, standard fare, bread.
Excuse me, do you got, okay, you, super bread. Alright, cool. I'll just have that. And if you guys have it, do you guys have, y'all do have tea, right?
And then he nods and goes, "We'll fetch you a pot right away."
Thank you kindly.
And he runs off, and about 10 minutes pass, and he comes up with a nice piping hot pot of tea for you.
Thank you very much appreciated. And carefully pour the tea, mix it well, and just proceed to sip at the tea and nibble at the bread.
Were we waiting on our food? Or so?
Everybody's food is there.
Yeah, everybody's
okay,
food
okay.
was
okay.
brought to the table. Yeah.
Alright, good. Okay. So
I
what are we eating? What's the big
Just basically a morning meal of
The
eggs
eggs.
and sausage links and
Hash browns.
hash browns.
hash browns, bread, which is currently the only thing I'm eating right now.
Oh, the hash browns are pretty good.
I take some. I pull from my pocket some good berries and put it on top of the egg.
Oh, okay.
Do you want some?
Yeah, can I try that too?
Sure. Get some
Alright.
berries and gives it to you.
Alright. So yeah,
I think I,
see what the captain's up to over there.
Okay.
I mean,
I get, you
after
know
we
what, you
finish
know
our
what?
food, huh? What?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what, you guys can go ahead and enjoy your meal since I'm just having basically just bread and tea. I
Mhm.
can go ahead and handle talking to the captain if you guys would like me to.
Well, if you want to.
Yeah. Because there's a bit of food here, so.
Yeah.
Right, right. That's perfectly fine. I'll take care of all that. You guys enjoy your meal, okay?
All right.
Alright.
And after that, if you guys want to join in on the conversation, you're more than welcome to.
Sure.
Okie dokie.
All right. I'll enjoy y'all's breakfast. I'll probably be back momentarily.
All right.
As I'm chomping down on some of the bread with some good berry.
And
on it.
Norrell makes his way with the piece of bread, eating it, and taking a sip of tea. And let's see, where's the direction to the?
Stairs to the left, dude.
Yeah, it's these
That's right,
stairs and
these
then go up
stairs.
here. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, stairs to the left.
Goes up there.
It,
Yeah.
um,
Over there.
What? No! No! You move that right back.
Why? You're in the storage area.
what is going on over there?
No.
I was on my way walking, and then all of a sudden, I felt someone following me.
No, I'm just gonna turn back around and eat my my sausage and bread and good berries. Potatoes.
So, what brings you to the point of following me? Norl just stands there waiting for an answer.
Hey, look, there goes a seagull, apparently. I didn't expect to see him this far out.
There goes some flying fish.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Oh, that explains a whole lot.
If we're
Well,
I'm
it is
sorry.
a little bit of wind out.
So
Okay.
let me
Sorry.
rephrase this as we were going. So at Norl, as you got up, Ava grabbed a piece of bread and said, "Well, if you're gonna go speak to the captain, I might as well go too, being the team leader and whatnot. Besides, I think it'd be great to hang out with you." As she takes a bite of the bread.
You think it would be great to...
as you make it to the stairs, Nero just kind of looks over and goes, "Better you than me."
You just see Norl have that to the side, have a little bit of a narrow eyes glare.
As I just
Hey,
sip
I
my
put up
drink.
with her all through training. You can put up with her now.
I just sip of my drink and think, that's none of my business.
Okay, fine. So I go up there.
Oh no.
And
Yeah,
I
the
stand
captain-
over.
The captain's a fucking toad, yeah.
I tried to get a lizard man.
Oh,
He's
it's a
supposed to
lizard
be
man?
he's a dragonborn. The captain's a dragonborn.
Oh, okay, that's
Maybe-
fair.
Maybe make him a bit bigger, because he's just supposed to be big.
He is supposed
Kind
to.
of tall-ish.
Yeah, right now I think Norl is actually kind of bigger than he is. Okay.
There you go.
That's a little on the big side.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Perfect.
I walk up to the captain. I wave.
I was like, as you approach, the captain turns, smiles wide, and waves you over and says, "Welcome to the best view on the ship, aside from the crow's nest."
Yeah, it's a nice view, alright. Alright.
In response to that, I turn and look towards the direction that he's looking, and I pretty much just have my bottom lip up like I'm impressed and nod in agreement.
And he reaches over and gives you a nice hard swat on the back. It's better at night, though.
Take 1 point of non-lethal damage.
Yes, actually. This man doesn't know his own strength. No, I'm kidding. Don't bother.
He knocks him over. Ah!
If I wanted to cause you damage, I'd actually roll a d20.
Yeah, no.
Yes, I would honestly have to agree that this is a very beautiful view, and the ocean seems to be quite calm right now. I'm not really too sure how the weather will be in the near future, but I am absolutely enjoying this sailing. Not sure what the term is.
And the captain laughs. "So you're enjoying the ride, then?"
Thank you. Yes, the right. Yes. Also, I have a question, if you don't mind, Captain.
By all means.
Sorry.
I don't think that we ever properly were introduced to one another.
And he laughs. He goes, "Most certainly not. I have been referring to you since last night as the story man."
Story man.
I was to say it's a rejected Mega Man villain, but alright.
Story.
As much as I appreciate the cuteness of that nickname, I think I would much rather you refer to me as Norl Falcoris, but you can call me Norl.
And he, again, gives you a nice swat on the back. Well met, Norl. And now I gotta pull a name out of my ass.
Noro, the story man.
You're forgetting a word there. The epic story, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The epic story man. Got it.
Well, you were going for an epic NPC man thing.
No.
Oh, that's what it sounded like.
No.
Oh.
I know how that sounds. I would use it properly.
Alright, he gives you a swat on the back, and well met, Norl. My name is Donar.
A very strong name.
Aye, that's what my father told me.
You know, it's oftentimes difficult trying to adjust with things how they are now.
And what do you mean by that?
Just things have been quite different compared to what I've been used to, I guess you could say.
And he chuckles and but change is a fact of life. Best to roll with the punches instead of getting knocked over all the time.
That's a solid point, Captain.
Completely out of character. A point that Nira made last session.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You were gone by this point. Darnell's all stuck in his old ways, and Nira's ideal is change. Life is like the seasons,
Yeah.
in constant
Wow.
in constant change, and we must change with it.
Yes, that is a very solid point, Captain. A very solid point that has been told to me before.
And he nods, and whoever told you that is very wise. You cannot stick to one mindset while traveling the world. You must broaden your horizons. It will make life more enjoyable.
You know, Captain, this is quite interesting. See, without the fact of hearing your whole life story, I can kind of tell you're a man of quality. I have a question for you though.
And he, by all means, ask away.
Are you a gambling man?
It's only been a day. I don't think you can use it yet.
No, I know.
And he chuckles and goes, "Ah, you mean that mystical little deck of yours."
As you see, our friend who is walking away right now. Not as much of a gambling man as I would like him to be. See, in your line of work, you're widening your horizons, as you said, broadening your horizons, whatever. You got to gamble to do that. You got to take chances, and that means you would also take chances for your crew, your shipmates. Now, as a team, would you not take risks for your fighting team if you were part of the guild?
This risk is stupid.
And he nods and goes, "Yes, I would take a risk for my crew, for my team."
But see, our friend Nora Hill does not
Nora-
want to.
Nora
Hill.
Nora
I'm
Hill.
tired, you know one.
Nora
Our friend
Hill.
Laurel here does not
Yeah.
want to take a risk for his team.
Tell you what.
And the captain chuckles and goes, "With a deck like that, where good and bad things could happen, sometimes it might not be best to take the risk. But life is full of risks.
I agree with you, Captain. As she turns around and starts following Norl again.
Ava, can you do me a favor?
What's up, buddy? How can I help you?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
First
Yeah.
off, we're not buddies right now. We're
Are you
chill.
sure? Are you sure we're
We're-
not buddies?
We're chill.
I feel like we're
you're,
buddies. Dude, the
you're
adventure-
you're bordering the boiling point.
all the adventures we've
We're
had,
chill.
I feel like we're more than just chill. We're buddies, aren't we? Please, you would rather be my buddy than my enemy.
I think if I were your enemy, my life would have already ended.
So that makes it true. We're buds as you walk forward.
Mm,
I highly disagree.
As she goes and sits back down with Nira.
And I just go back over to here, and I
Face
sit
desk.
down. And I just sit down, and you just hear,
mm. Well, I guess. I don't know. What?
his name is Dinar. We're done.
Oh, okay. That's all I needed to know.
That is a cool name.
As Ava looks at Nira, seed planted.
Nira chuckles and goes, "Yeah, but the hard part will be getting that seed to flourish."
No, to me, that's the fun part.
It always is with you.
We
isn't
have
it?
4 weeks together. She
Um,
giggles.
At least, how's the view up there?
Beautiful.
Cool.
Hmm.
Sorry.
So I take it didn't go well for you.
Oh, me and the captain got along just fine.
Ah. So why'd you face plant?
Ev-
Did you not see somebody else was up there?
What? It was just Ava.
Yeah, it was just Ava. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Oh shit, my sides hurt.
Mm,
It's just Ava. Okay.
As Ava leans back in her chair, yep, just little old me.
so I turn around like, yeah. Yeah.
Just little old carrying destructive shit you.
Hey, she
Well,
saved
stop
us from
joking.
some things, you know.
She saved us from herself.
Thanks for that.
Nira pipes up. Better to be on her good side than her bad side.
I
I
tried
kind
to
of
tell
feel-
you, you just didn't listen to me.
I kind of feel like I would feel better about the bad side.
You wouldn't be feeling shit if it were the bad side.
Okay. That sounds great.
You mean painful?
I mean nothing at
Okay.
all. He'd be dead.
That's true.
That sounds like a much better choice.
What, you'd rather die to that zombie thing that we ran into? That she exploded for us? I mean, really.
I did say thank you.
Okay.
Ava finishes eating the last of her food as she sits up, stretches and yawns. Well, I'm gonna go take a nap. Not much to do.
Yeah, you do that.
And she goes down here and goes to her room.
Nera would finish her meal and move over here.
Yeah, they really do know how to make some good food on this ship.
Yeah, I really like the food.
Yes, the food is fantastic. I would have to agree with that.
We get to have
As
story
the
time with the captain tonight.
Yay!
And Nera
And
looks
with
at him and
the-
goes, "Again? You're actually going to go again?"
Well, he invited us.
He personally invited me.
He personally invited the party through you.
Yeah.
Norrell just has this look of complete frustration.
And Nera leans over and gives him a light pat on the back and says, "Just lighten up. It'll make the journey a little more bearable."
How many times have you said that?
Enough to where it should have sunk in by now.
Well, yeah, best of luck.
Take 1d20 sanity damage.
Me or
Everybody.
Norrell?
Norrell.
Because I was gonna say, Nera's already insane. She just hides it well.
I'm doing my best over here trying to figure out this entire situation while everyone is just having a big old time about this.
I wasn't aware there was a situation, except,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I
what
mean,
you think
I-
Arthur's nickname is. The situation.
Norrell, the situation.
Is he gonna show off his sixth flab? No? Nobody? Other than Kat? Who doesn't even get the joke?
What?
Yeah. I'll bring up the video later,
Oh, okay.
and then you'll understand why I said sixth flab.
By the entire situation, I mean this whole thing that's went on with me putting a note up on my door, and now I've got an apology letter. So now I've gotten to the point where I'm trying to figure out this entire situation because I have no clue whatsoever where that letter may have came from.
Oh. I mean, if nobody else says anything to you about it, I mean, I couldn't think of
Do you
anything
have
else.
that letter with you?
I think he said it was in his room.
Yes, I left it in my room.
Could you go get it? I could probably read it.
It's time to clap them cheeks.
I swear to God, Sora,
What?
I'm so very tempted to give you the boot right now.
Oh, you love it.
But does he?
So Norrell, without a word, just gets up, goes to his room, walks by, goes to his room, opens the door, closes it. Had thought about punching a wall, took a second thought to that, realizing that the ship needs to be in the best shape that it can be. So he decides to throw a fist to the air instead, out of frustration.
Out of frustration, yet all I see in my head is Noel pumping his fist in the air going, "Yeah!"
I mean, he could have punched the pillow.
No, he probably would
sure.
have broken the bed.
Oh, okay.
And so he picks up the letter, gets to the door, thinks about it, looks at the letter in his hand, and has the sincerest temptation. He turns around, looks at the porthole window, looks at the letter, looks at the window, looks at the letter. Then he proceeds to slowly walk over towards his bed, sits down at it, looks out at the window, looks down at his hand, still clutching the letter. Then he reaches out his arm out of the window, holding the letter, taking second thoughts into his decision, still clenching it really tightly at this point. And just before he could make the decision, okay, it's calm winds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. And just before he makes the decision to open his hand, he puts it back out of the window. And he takes the letter and puts it in his shirt. Puts it in his gi. And just has a sigh of frustration. And then proceeds to walk out of his room, open the door, quietly close the door, and make his way back down the hall. Gets up to the stairs, up to the top, and walks over and proceeds to sit down. And then he opens up the top part of his ski, digs out the letter, places it out in front of Nira.
And she looks at him and goes, "Took you long enough."
Yeah.
So, completely out of character, I just about dropped something on you guys.
Oh?
And I'll just drop it into voice chat and text.
Hmm.
Okay.
If you
Oh.
want to take a look at that,
Hmm.
you can. I was actually going to throw that directly at him if he had taken a little longer. If you had taken longer than you did, I'd have hit you with that at least 3 times. And here, picks up the letter, unfolds it, looks it over, goes, "And what part are you having trouble reading?"
The first line of the letter was pretty clear to me. The rest of it was gibberish, and the signature was also gibberish, except for the first
It
letter,
was just the first part and the signature is all you got.
essentially.
No, that's all there was in the letter. Was the "I'm sorry if I upset you" and then the signature. There's nothing else there.
Could have swore there was some other scribbling here.
No, those are just ink blots. They were writing quickly.
Okay, I see
It's-
that. Yeah.
It says "Sincerely Genevieve" at the bottom.
Genevieve.
Thank you, Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
Genevieve.
Genevieve, that's a cute name.
Probably that girl who You tried to talk to you yesterday. Saw your note on the door.
Now, why exactly would it specifically be her?
Well,
And
who
has
else
the
would
reason
it
to
be?
apologize?
Considering the only women on this ship right now are Viessa, Ava, myself, and her,
It's obviously not me.
Wasn't there one other one?
kind of. Oh yeah, and one more. But considering that was the only one you interacted with outside of us, it's a simple process of elimination.
That still leaves two.
Did you interact with the? And she points out the other one who's like sitting by herself over here. Did you interact with her at all? Did you talk to her at all?
I don't recall her name at all. No.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, did you speak with that woman sitting over there by herself right now?
No.
Then it's obviously the other girl.
You're going through the process of elimination by speech.
She's the only other female you interacted with outside of the ones in our little group. So yeah, makes sense.
And you're going to go by the evidence that is clearly not there for me, that was a letter that was scooted under my door, and then
Do
I
you-
just heard scurrying, and I had no other proof.
Do you still have the note that was on your door?
Yes, I kept that note that was on my door.
Then why don't you read that out to the class, huh?
Yeah, what is that note? I didn't really get to look at it.
I looked at it, but it was just, don't go in my room. Kind
He
of deal.
opens up his gi, takes out that note, places it on the table, spreads it out for everyone to read.
Yep, that's the note he had.
And that doesn't come off as I've been insulted to anybody else but me?
Yeah, same here.
The thing is, sure, the conclusion can lead to that, but like I said, there is no concrete proof.
Well, I know how you can get concrete proof.
Yeah, so do I. It's not too difficult.
Really.
I mean, you just went up
Mhm.
there and asked the captain what his name was.
The other girl's sitting up on the upper deck there. Why don't you go talk to her? That'll be your proof.
Okay, we'll see. And he takes the piece of paper that he had, rolls it up, and puts it back in his gi.
And here, slides in the note. And don't be mean. Please.
You know I do as I please.
Yes, I know you do as you please, but please, for my sake, and my what little sanity there is, be nice.
I don't think she's gonna bite your hand, so.
Yeah, I highly doubt that as well.
It wouldn't hurt to at least talk to her.
Yeah, I think your hands will be fine.
As all three of them were talking, Nora was already up and heading over.
Okay.
And he stands over and just stands up. Just stands there.
By the other person?
Yes.
Okay.
By the where is she?
She was on the upper part, like over there.
The upper part. Okay.
Yeah, she was.
There.
Norl makes his way up.
Not.
Norl makes his way up. Where?
Where?
Yeah, I think the stairs were here. So.
Yeah, there's the stairs leading up. So
Oh, there's a
there's
There's a
two sets.
key.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he took the stairs leading up to the upper deck.
pink gold peach. Hey,
He looks like a guy with a mustache.
It says Mara, so I assumed female. There aren't any female standees, so that's a chick.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's Pink Gold Peach to me. But, okay.
Okay. So Norrell steps up the steps, and he walks over and doesn't sit in a chair, just stands across.
And she blushes and shyly hides her face. Yes?
Hi.
And she shyly raises her hand and waves, still trying to hide her face behind her book.
Could you please help me with something?
Yeah, of course.
I would like for you to give me a little bit of clarification. First of all, before I go into getting any sort of thing out, I'll go ahead and just do this properly. My name is Norrell. I would like to know yours, please.
And she squeaks out her name. Genevieve.
Okay. Alright. I would like for you to give me clarification as to the whereabouts of this letter that I have with me. He takes out the folded letter and places it on the table.
And she squeaks. Like an adorable little, like she's been found out.
She probably hid behind her book when she did that too.
Yep, and then there's that too.
Trying to hide her blush.
Okay, so can you confirm if you know about this letter or if you have no clue?
She nods. That's mine.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification. He picks up the letter, puts it back in his gi. I shall just leave you to your book.
And she, okay.
Have a good day.
She nods shyly.
And Norrell proceeds to walk back down to...
Don't put
Lower.
yourself at the table. Put yourself here. I tabbed it. I'm just looking something up right now. You hear Nira's voice in your head from a distance. Smooth.
And Norrell decides to go through his thought process to speak.
That's how the mind link works.
What exactly do you mean by smooth?
You could have handled it a little better, but still, smooth.
I handled it politely as you requested.
Yes. Yes, you did.
So, the conversation is completed, was done, I'm good.
Okay, now, here's the thing about MindLink. Viesa and Pellord, you can't hear any of this conversation.
Yeah.
She just kind of shakes her head and goes, We need to work on your tact. We really do. We need to work on your people skills.
People skills for what?
Uh, Dealing with people of all kinds.
That went just fine.
Yes, that went fine. But what about then she prattles off some time at an inn before we met everybody else and met up again with Ava, where you said something and got your ass thoroughly kicked. And then she prattles off another one. And another. And goes, yeah, people skills. We need to work on it.
That's history.
Yes. People learn from history. Try it.
Yes, people learn from history. Yes, sure, they can just keep their heads focused in the past and not try to move forward like I did. As you requested, I did exactly that, and I kept it straightforward, and nothing went wrong.
And you hear her chuckle in your head and went, yes, nothing went wrong. But you've heard the term learn from your past mistakes. We've taken a baby step in that.
So what? You're suspecting that something's gonna come from this?
Maybe. I don't know what the future holds.
No, I know exactly what the future holds. It's going nowhere.
Again, maybe.
Yeah, you just keep dreaming.
Well, maybe if you dreamed once in a while, you wouldn't be such a stick in the mud.
I'm a stick in the mud for good reasons, and you know it.
Yeah, and I'm batshit crazy, but I can fucking hide it.
I'd much rather be exactly as I am, forward.
A little change never killed anyone. Got them into trouble, which then got them killed, but it's never killed anyone.
That sort of change can always have a ripple effect. You never know what the consequences are going to be.
Then ride the damn ripple.
Well, you know what? Like I said, I handled the conversation as I was supposed to. Done.
And everybody sees Nara nod and goes, yes, you did. But still, let's work on some people's skills. Okay?
Um, yeah, sure, we'll work on your interpretation of people's skills. Sure.
And you feel the link sever. Like you know it's done. And Nira just shakes her head.
And Norrell then proceeds to head back over to the table and calmly and politely sits back down. Well,
And
I
after
can.
all that, I'm gonna say Genevieve makes her way back downstairs to her room, which I'm putting here.
Man, Genevieve has a wonderful beard.
Yeah, you know what? I tried to find a female character, but there aren't any in the character standees in
What a wonderful
Tabletop.
goatee.
Yeah.
Beard.
She's the beard engine.
She's beard engine powered.
Hi, I'm Genevieve. It's so nice to meet you today.
I decided to use a standee so I didn't have to draw a fucking circle.
Yeah, I know, I know.
I thought
I'm
I
not
was
Yeah.
complaining.
And all I get for it is shit.
I'm not complaining
Specifically-
about it.
From me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of
Because
course.
I like to give people shit and have fun.
Yeah. What happened to my Senpai title? When did that disappear?
When
What?
Pell deleted all the 3D text.
Yeah, fortunately, yeah.
Okay. It's at this point when I sit down at the table, I calmly proceed to say, "Okay, I can 100% confirm that the individual that I had spoken to on the upper deck was indeed Genevieve, and
There you go.
and they
Zero.
also
Yay!
and they
I'm
also
Super
confirmed,
Senpai now.
and they also confirmed to me that that was indeed their letter.
And that wasn't so hard. Now, was it?
Not really. No, I just took it as an investigation, and everything was fine.
That sounds good to me.
Well, at least you talked to her.
Like things will be
And
okay.
didn't immediately assume she needed a medic.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
need a healer. Yeah, that seemed cool.
Yes, sure. During an investigation, I'm going to just immediately blurt out if someone needs medical attention. The only inquiry I had was of the letter and of the name, and that was it.
And it's confirmed.
Yeah. At least you know who it is
Exactly.
now.
Right. Everything's fine.
Nira, or Ava, saying she was gonna take a nap, secretly walks out of her room and places a note under Norrell's door. And
Oh,
she
no.
runs back to her room and waits.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Oh.
That poor girl's gonna get it, isn't she?
I can hear Jake slamming his face on his desk right now.
I'm actually fuming with rage.
Oh, for a second there, I thought that was the teapot. Nara, at this point, gets up. I think I'm gonna go take a nap. As soon as the ping drops. And makes her way back to her room.
Classic king.
Okay, so I do believe
I
at this
need it.
point,
Coin.
I do
Sorry.
believe at this point, since I've gotten through this whole investigation and just had such a very interesting start to my day, there was absolutely nothing wrong with you guys. You guys were awesome. As always, BS and Pellvoid, you guys are great.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! I'm great.
But if you two will excuse me, I need to go ahead and give myself a bit of meditation time.
Alrighty.
Just gotta lock away some memories.
We'll see you later tonight then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You redeemed hydrate. I don't have hard lady water left.
Huh?
Who told you to hydrate?
Sora.
I thought maybe the hydrate bot was around or something.
Is since we're all part of the stream, does that pertain to all of us?
Yes, why not? You know what's sad? I don't even have anything to drink right now.
Yeah.
Nope.
I have to
Neither
get up
do
and
I.
get another dew. I don't want to do that just yet.
You know what?
Okay.
Promise back for your points. We'll do it later.
Okay, so Norl makes his way to his room. Has a really bad feeling right now. Opens up his door, slowly closes it quietly, and as he closes it, he sees a piece of paper on the floor. I'm just not. And then he proceeds to walk over, sit on his bed, and meditate.
Okay, Ava quickly peeks outside her door. And then she runs over to Nearest and knocks.
There's no answer.
Dang.
Mira's asleep. Door's locked. The little thing is hanging on the door. It says, "Go away."
Mira looks under the door, points her finger.
You mean Ava?
Or Ava, sorry.
You,
And-
you can kind of make out Mira's tail. She's sleeping.
Precipitation, firework noise. But you.
No effect.
Oh.
She's out cold, I guess.
Yeah, she's out cold. But the coin flipped. You won't be out cold for long. Alright, we're gonna fast forward a couple of hours. Cat, Peld, put yourselves where you guys are gonna be in like 3 hours.
Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna be out there now. I'll be here.
There's no space for you, dude. Go away. Fucking dog.
No, you, he says.
No, he wants attention, but I'm busy. You're gonna have to wait your turn, okay? So a few hours of...
dog.
Yes. Oh, I'll scratch his ears while I talk. So a few hours have passed, and Ava, I would say Viesa would hear it, and Norl hear it. Nira screams. Like, this is terror.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's out of pocket.
Norl immediately hears the familiar scream, wakes up from his meditation, bolts off of his bed, slams the door open, like pretty much shoulder tackles the door open and runs over and realizes that the door is still locked. So he's just like, making making a familiar palm knock on the door constantly, trying to make sure that there is a familiar sound of it being Norl, trying to see if she's okay.
Ava quickly gets the fuck out of bed, stands next to the wall, and casts Dimension Door. to go right through that wall.
Okay.
Boop.
Ava sees Nira sitting up in bed, just coated in sweat.
Alright, well, now you gotta figure out the fuck to do.
Yeah.
It's quite clear she had a horrendous nightmare.
Hmm.
And on the nightstand next to her bed, you see her nightcap.
Was there something
Yeah,
special about that? I don't remember.
There is something special about that. It's
yeah.
the trinket I got. It
It helps you.
allows you to have pleasant dreams.
Yeah.
She seems to have forgotten to put it on.
Uh-oh.
I mean, she always has nightmares, even with the hat on. But at least with the nightcap on, she can tolerate them. Without it, it's like watching the Willy Wonka tunnel scene without the boat in it.
I fucking opened the door for Norl.
And Norl sees Nira sitting up in bed,
And pretty
covered in a
much-
cold sweat, breathing heavily.
Norl pretty much goes to the side of Ava and goes over by Nira and sits down on the other side of the bed, and it was pretty much like, "Did you forget? You forgot the cap again, didn't you?"
And she's exasperated. She's breathing heavy. Yeah, it's been a
Okay.
while since I've forgotten it, but yeah.
Okay. Just take your time. Relax the breathing. Take in some deep breaths. Relax. Okay. All right. Are you good?
And her breathing starts to slow, and she starts to calm down. And yeah, I think I'll be fine.
Okay. Okay. Good. I swear, every single time this happens, you really do scare me.
And you think I'm not scared by this?
Oh, I'm sure you're terrified.
Yeah, you take a look into some eldritch horror's eyes and tell me you'll be all right.
Yeah, no. No. But yes, this happens sometimes. Nora looks up at Ava. This thing happens sometime.
Ava knows.
Nightcap. Okay.
I'm gonna say Ava's the one that gave Nara the cap.
Okay. All right. So
You cool with that, Sora?
Ava looks at Nira. Next time you forget this, I'm super gluing it to your head.
As she goes, yeah, I know. It doesn't happen often, but it tends to happen when I'm tired or fed up with something. Or I just get careless.
I gotta be careful about that.
And she takes one more deep breath and goes, I think I'm gonna go get some air. And gently pushes past you two and makes her way up on deck. As she passes, you can tell normally she's a nice scarlet color. She's a bit paler.
Hmm.
Okay.
And, like, there's people, like, some of the other people are poking their heads out. What the fuck was that?
Including Viesa. Jeez.
Viesa sees Nira go by and she looks a little on the pale side.
Yeah.
Speaking of pale side, Norl, Viesa, Bellwood, have you guys taken your medicine?
I don't think.
All of them at the same time, their eyes just widen up.
I know because
No.
it's been calm today. I guess I.
It hasn't been like a rocky ocean
Yeah.
phase, so I don't think
It's
we need
still the boat rocks back and forward and back as it moves through the waves.
Also, Ava peeks her head out the door and looks at all the passengers who are also peeking their head out the door. As she just gets a dead, just blank stare face. Go back to bed.
And most of them pull their heads in. The other higher ranked members of the guild just go, "What the hell happened?"
As I get a grim look on my face as I slowly turn my head. Go back to bed.
And the woman, the one that was sitting here, she's your rank. She goes, "Not until you explain. What the hell was that? Why did she look like she had seen a ghost?"
20 intimidation.
Did you actually roll it?
Yes. I will show you the thing. I'm using my thing over here. Sorry. Here, hold on.
Oh.
3. This is just for you, Zero. You don't have to. You guys don't have to connect to it.
Okay.
I don't see anything. I see your mouse moving in circles.
You don't see this, like the text?
No.
Oh.
But I know you're using an online dice roller, so
Hold on. There you go.
still can't see shit.
Okay. Well, yeah.
But again, I know you're using an online dice roller. And I do know you wouldn't lie about your dice rolls.
I'll roll on the board, sorry.
Hey, that's fine. So, yeah, she sees the look in your eyes, goes, "Yeah, okay." And her door shuts. You have a gut feeling that that woman is now hiding under the covers on her bed. And has
Okay.
possibly pissed herself.
Alright, now Norrell proceeds to think about going to check on Nira, but after a little while. Give her some time and space. Then Norrell goes back over to his room, sees that the door is still open, goes in, closes the door, and he notices the letter that's on his floor again.
While you do that, I'm going to move nearer to where she's been moving to. She's standing at the front of the ship, just in the wind. Don't. I know where you're going with this. Don't. She's not even close to the railing. I know
Okay.
exactly what you're all fucking thinking, and drop it.
Alright, fine. I mean, it's not a big enough
Okay,
boat
so-
anyway.
Nah.
Okay, so Norrell, looking at the piece of paper, has a really long second thought about picking it up. But then he decides to, curiosity getting the best of him, picks it up and unfolds it and proceeds to read.
Oh god, you're actually gonna type it out?
Nah.
What?
He's reading your note.
Oh, the note says,
Oh god.
note says, Dear Norrell, just believe in the heart of the cards.
As soon as he reads that, He crumples up the piece of paper out of frustration and throws it against the wall furiously.
And it makes a soft. Hold on.
It's like,
Little paper thunk
What
against
is
the
this,
wall.
D&D with ASMR?
I'm trying. Alright, fuck you. If I could afford one of those, I would stick it in the middle of my goddamn living room. Alright?
Alright, guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move my character just a little bit, you know, just for about 5 seconds.
Okay, enough.
And then at that point, as he's finished with the letter, throwing it against the wall, he just stomps out of the room, slowly opening the door and politely closing it, then proceeding to continue to stomp out of the hall.
Do I hear the stomping as he's
well,
walking through?
obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
The door's right-
Everybody hears it.
Okay, so that's the only sound I've heard out of this whole mess, right?
You heard Nira scream. Everybody
did.
heard her fucking scream.
Okay, so at first you didn't mention me, but
I said everybody. Everybody heard Nira. She was loud.
like, something tells me I should just stay in here for a while.
Like, to the point where when she came up looking pale, the captain followed her, so he's standing with her at the front of the boat.
And so Norl is proceeding up the stairs and then proceeds
To
up
lag.
to
And then jumps off the boat to not deal with this mess anymore.
He just
Wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, there's that 999 ping.
Yeah. Oh, there. It's going down now.
Yeah. It takes time.
Eh.
Welcome back, Jake.
Okay, I think it's back. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, you're cool.
Um,
You're back.
And it proceeds up the steps to get up to the upper deck, following up this way, and then Norl gets to.
And you see the
about-
captain standing with Nira, and they're having a quiet conversation. He was asking her, what that shriek was, and she was explaining, that was me. I have issues with nightmares. I do have a special nightcap I wear to make things a little more tolerable. Sora, what the fuck are you doing?
Nothing?
Uh-oh.
Sure. I saw that T. You were trying to line it up, weren't you?
No.
No.
Start T-posing.
I didn't know you were a tsundere, but alright. Anyway, yeah, she's talking to the captain, and he asked her, and she's like trying to explain her nightmares to him. And he just looks, the captain looks confused. He has no idea what the hell she's talking about.
Okay, it's at this point that Norl slowly and calmly approaches and makes sure that the captain can see him, holding one hand up, making sure.
Oh,
And
the captain may have a weapon, but it is sheathed. He's calm. He's talking to Nira, or at least trying to understand some of the shit that's coming out of her mouth.
okay, it's at this point that I kind of sort of got a little bit of the piece of the conversation.
Yeah, you came in at her explaining what she saw in her nightmare, or trying to, in comprehensible terms.
Right. And it's at that point that I politely wait for Nira to finish, so that way I can proceed to help out with explaining.
And she finishes her explanation, notices the confusion, and goes, "Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. I may need an onion." And the captain just kind of goes, "What?"
Okay.
Norl would know what the onion explanation is.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. The the onion. Yes. Uh. If I may, Captain, I may be able to enlighten you further.
And he turns to you and goes, "Please do, because I have no idea what was coming out of the young lady's mouth."
Okay. So, you know when people have really bad nightmares to the point to where they wake up in a cold sweat and just have this convulsion to just scream.
And he goes, "Well, yes, everybody has those every now and then. But I've never heard anyone scream like that at one of those nightmares."
Nira has special nightmares.
And he goes, "And what, pray tell, makes them special? Because I didn't understand what was coming out of her mouth."
He. Okay.
And
Is
here
he
it just goes,
going
"Norl,
to.
just bring me an onion and I can explain it a lot easier. You know this."
Okay, do you want me to get the onion or do you want me to literally explain what it is?
It's easier with the onion and you damn well know it.
That's very true. Captain, would you happen to know where onions are stored or where you would have any?
And he waves over a crewman. Why they need an onion for explanation purposes. We'll fry it up and serve it with dinner. Just please go fetch one. And the crewman just kind of goes, okay, and bolts off and comes back and hands the captain an onion. He goes, "Now, which one of you two do I hand this to?"
Um, that would be Nira.
Nira takes the onion and goes, Danny, but do I have a dagger? Yes, and she pulls her dagger, cuts the onion in half, hands Norl, or the captain, the top half back, and then starts to pull the onion apart. And goes off on her explanation on essentially what would be considered metaphysics. I need the book. Yeah, here we are. Each layer of the onion is a different plane of existence, blah, 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 and what causes her nightmares lingers in between those layers. Because it's not material, it's not of the Feywild, it's not of the Shadowfell, doesn't come from any of the elemental planes. What causes her nightmares and where she gets her magic from comes between, lurks between the realms, beyond uh, mortal comprehension. And she explains it, and I mean, yeah, she sounds a little batshit crazy while she's doing this, but she's telling the truth. And then she goes, "And what I personally get my magic from exists in a realm beyond the madness of mortals. And I'm not talking anger madness, I'm talking crazy madness."
Mm.
And the captain goes, "Okay, and the nightmares are side effect?" And she nods and she goes, "Yes. Um, Sometimes they're easy to deal with, sometimes they're not." And,
I'm trying to stick with this.
yeah, and yeah, I know, this shit's really boring. And
Yeah.
she tries to wrap up the conversation quickly while making sure the captain understands, leaving Norl completely in the dust. And once she's finished, she hands the captain the now blooming onion she has made. And and that's about it. And he goes, ah, okay. I've seen this before. She shakes her head and leans back a bit and goes, what? And he goes, yes. I had a brother with that same issue. He said he got used to it, but I'm guessing it's different per person. She nods. Yeah, it usually is. As long as you are okay, I will leave you in the capable hands of your friend. And he makes his way back to the helm.
Norrell proceeds to head over next to Nira, and Norrell is pretty much in a state of almost somewhat panic. Not like it was before, but it's pretty much calmed. The situation is pretty much calmed down at this point. And Norrell then proceeds to say, look, I get it. You're frustrated. I get that's most likely why you forgot the nightcap. But you just have to understand that these things don't come that easy for me. I mean,
And she nods.
this is just, this is completely different for me. I absolutely do understand that it's a possibility that this could be something good for me. And I do absolutely appreciate that from you. I really do. But you know as well as I do that you just don't know.
We lost our
podcaster.
podcaster.
Oh no!
Internet issues.
Is Cat still in the voice call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She just
Yay!
disconnected
The
from
broadcast
room.
has returned. Sorry, folks, we were experiencing technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody could still hear what was going on. You know?
Yeah.
I'm
Everyone.
pretty sure they could, but
It just
yeah.
got disconnected for some
Yeah.
reason.
Okay. So, anyways, Norrell has his arms rested on the railing and is looking out at the view, and he just takes in a deep breath and then slowly exhales as he continues. This is just a completely different situation. I absolutely, like I said, I absolutely understand that this could quite possibly be a good thing. And I absolutely do appreciate for that from you. I really do. But there's just always going to be that part of me that just feels like taking that chance without having any second thoughts is just going to end up dooming someone else, if not me.
And with that, she lets out a small sigh and lightly elbows you in the side and says, yes, but this time, we know those that are with us can handle themselves. You don't have to protect everyone. When I stumbled upon you and them in that cave all those months ago, you know, I was just following what I do, protecting those who can't protect themselves. Well, now I've seen that they can protect themselves, and I've lightened up a little bit around them. I'm starting to trust them. Maybe you could trust other people. Be better than what my little issues with people are. I mean, you're supposed to be the big brother figure. Show me, how I am supposed to act. But sometimes I feel like between the two of us, I'm the more mature one. Toke, 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 toke. Sorry. I heard the lighter go.
Oh.
I heard Stora's lighter.
Yeah, not here. Right. Yeah,
Norrell just takes a moment to think about it. Think about what was just said. And he decides to just slowly nod his head. You're right. When you're right, you're right. And this time you're pretty damn right.
Okay, can we drop the movie quotes?
I didn't even know that was a movie quote.
It's Barf from Spaceballs.
Oh yeah.
When you're right, you're right. And you're always right.
Okay.
God, I
yeah.
miss John Candy.
I know,
yes, I
right?
do too. I definitely do too.
And now I have to watch Spaceballs tonight. Thanks, Jake.
On Netflix.
We should all watch it. If we get the chance.
I'll see if I can't find it on YouTube, and we'll watch it tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
But anyway,
When I get home.
yeah.
If I'm awake.
No, I'm not gonna get home too late. It'll be well before now.
But yeah, Nira, we'll just see how things go. And if it turns out that once again you're right, maybe I will lighten up a little. But I'm definitely still gonna have my guard up.
Yeah, I still want to watch the Sonic movie with Jake one day. I just wanted to say that.
I'm bringing my PlayStation down next summer, so you can watch it then.
Well, let's hope that'll happen. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I know. Let's hope the world doesn't catch on fire now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope that what was it? Oh yeah, let's hope that Mad Max doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the captain's party or whatever soon here.
Yeah, I was just about to
Well-
get to that. I was just about to get to that.
Yeah, we're having a character moment, and then we're gonna fast.
Yeah, I was
forward again.
basically just finishing up a line with.
Yeah, because if this keeps going, I'm gonna lose it again. Not lose it, you're gonna lose me. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I'm for most of this trip, I want to incorporate some character moments for everybody, and this was a big step
Okay.
for
But
Norrell.
yes, Nero, we'll just see how this goes, and if things turn out to where you're right, once again right, then maybe I will lighten up a little. But even then, you already know I'm still gonna have my guard up.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't fucking have you any other way without your guard up. But sometimes you just need to just lighten up and not be so serious.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I think in the spirit of that, I think I'll have two.
And she chuckles and goes, I don't know. Do you remember the last time you got plastered? You lightweight?
You're definitely not wrong again. Just one. Just one.
Oh, let's try for 2. Let's see how many of the crew you can beat up.
You,
So, Nira's, she says that she's joking with him.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't remember what happened the last time he got plastered.
Mm.
And she's been, like, making him think he's, like, a sad drunk, a happy drunk. Now she's, like, kind of pushing it towards maybe he's a little punchy. She's not going to let him know. And she'll elbow him in the side and goes, maybe you'll tell another story tonight?
Okay, now you're pushing it.
And she chuckles and goes, well, I wouldn't be the little sister if I didn't push you every now and then, now would I?
Well, as much as I do enjoy this view and enjoying this conversation, I think it's just about that time.
Yeah. And at this point, the sun is starting to set. And I am going to roll the wind dice. Yeah, we're not going to have that. Stays the same. Okay. Yeah, it landed on a tornado.
Oh,
Yeah, no!
Yeah.
We're not on
Oh,
land, it
it
doesn't
was
count.
that. We'll go have dinner.
Yes, we go have this big gathering.
I will
all of
not
a
accept
sudden.
that unless the 20-sided sky die is like raining.
Yeah, because we definitely need a water spout.
It'd be fun to see.
Yeah.
And on that, the sun's starting to set, and there goes, maybe we should get the others and head to the gathering room? Whatever the hell they want to call it.
I call it the place where they talk too loud and drink too much.
Talk to
Well, that's what you call every tavern. By the way, and she'll poke him in the shoulder, you're getting Ava. And then she's already walking off. She's not giving him the choice.
Like, nope.
You just see before he heads off, you see Norrell lean an elbow on the railing and just have a hand on his forehead. Fuck my life.
I was gonna say, do we hear Josuke? Or not Josuke, Jotaro?
No. You just get a
No,
fuck
no
my
good
life.
grief? Damn.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Yada does it.
There we go. Gotta shoehorn that JoJo reference in
Right.
somewhere.
Yeah.
And Norrell makes his way down and proceeds to over here and then goes over and
At this point, as you walk by, I'm knocking on Pellwood's door.
Yeah, I'm good. What's up?
It's about time.
Oh, the captain's ready for us.
No, I figured we'd show up early and see what
Ah.
stories the crew is telling. Captain will probably show up later.
Okay, that sounds good.
and Norrell decides to go ahead and stop at VS's door and proceeds to knock.
And as you knock, I go, come on, Pellwood. He'll get everybody else.
All right.
And we're going up to here.
We teleport. Oh. Okay.
He Noah proceeds to knock once more and then takes a step back for the door.
And she takes a moment, gets up, and opens the door. Yeah?
Yes, I do believe that the captain is ready.
Oh yeah! I'll go get my tankard. Be right over.
Yes, the captain will definitely be delighted.
Damn right he will.
She grabs her tankard and proceeds to come out.
Okay, now you can either make your way, or most likely I'm not really too. You didn't join us then, so well, I'm going to go proceed over and talk to Ava about joining us.
Okay.
So if you'd like, you can come with, and then I will proceed to guide everyone there.
Sure. I don't
So-
know where it is, so.
Right. So walks over, begrudgingly knocks on the door.
Knocky knocky.
Knocky, knocky.
And Nora
Ava.
proceeds.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Nora proceeds to take a step back for the door politely.
Ava opens the door. Ah, she gets a gleam in her eye. You finally accepted your fate?
No, you can shove your cards. Would you like to join us for the captain?
Oh, yes. I heard there was going to be a lot of drinking.
Yes, lots of drinking
Yep.
and lots of opportunity.
I brought my tankard.
Well, that's a wonderful tankard.
Yay!
Yes.
Am
it
I
is.
the only one that envisions, Viesa as like the mentality of a 5-year-old?
Yes.
But she drinks. Okay.
A 5-year-old trapped in an adult's body? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right. Well, I shall be coming along with you as she walks out and starts following Oral.
Yep.
Just move
Okey-doke.
yourselves to the room. You don't have to follow the ship.
Follow the ship. We'll
Have a
jump
party.
over. Whee!
So while we're walking, Ava's gonna say, "You don't have to say it in front of her. You could say you accept your fate and you're ready to draw the cards whenever you want. I'll be ready."
That sounded disturbing. I don't think so.
m- Move out of that corner. Sorry, that's right. Stick the captain.
No.
I can see it now, Ava. No, swan dive off the ship.
Just wanted.
Whee!
Captain.
Yeah. Oh, you landed back on your feet, though. That was impressive.
It's called magic.
And as the three of you arrive, there's a somewhat drunken sailor telling a story of the last time he was at port before, he picked us up. About getting into a bar brawl. It's a short, sweet story that involves him in the end getting knocked out.
Cool story.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, cool story. Bro.
Yeah. And another one goes, yeah, I was there for that. Yeah, you went down to the first punch, you lying sack of shit.
Are you the one who knocked him out?
And he laughs. He goes, oh no, it was a big fella that knocked him out. But I knocked that guy out, so yeah. And another one chimes in, yeah, after you knocked him out, you got hit with a chair. And they make their way around and they fill in the gaps in the story. And one guy got hit with a chair, another guy had a tankard busted over his head. They're joyous and having a good time with the story.
But was it like that tankard? And I point to, VS's tankard.
He goes, "Oh no, no, no! It was one of those really strong wooden ones."
You don't think
And
that tanker's strong?
and he pulls his hair apart and shows you. He says, "I got the scar to prove it."
Hmm.
It's at this
Okay.
point, while all this is going on, that Norrell is basically just sitting over in a bar stool and just having a drink.
That is the most disturbing walking animation.
I know, right?
Dun 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 dun.
Did you even see the picture
Yo.
that I posted? Like,
Hold on a sec. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime.
did
Yeah,
you even see the picture I posted? Like maybe like
I
over
did.
an hour ago.
Yeah.
The eyes thing.
I guess
Huh?
the captain looks like
Oh,
a medieval battle droid.
Why? Why would you post that? Why would you post a picture of its butt?
Oh, you were talking about the view up there. I'm like, that's all I could think about.
Zero.
All you could think about with a view is a butt.
There's only one word to describe this. Thick.
Awkward?
Thick. That's all you gotta say. Thick.
No, you see that's the one word that describes it, but that one word also brings up a lot of questions about Peld.
All I thought, yeah, the reaction.
Into lizard butt, are we?
I mean, according to that screenshot, you're pretty dead gum focused on the captain's butt.
Mind you, this man is fully clothed.
Yeah, fully clothed. Yeah, okay.
Hey,
Hey.
a badonkadonk is a badonkadonk. If it's big and thick, it is right.
The clothes ain't gonna do nothing.
Okay, so the crew finishes up the story, and the door swings open. The captain's standing there, and he hears the end of it, and he laughs. And oh, tell it about the big pub fight, were ya? I hope one of you told them that I was the one that ended it. And one of the guys goes, "Yeah, you ended it just by walking through the door. Everybody stopped."
And like a screeching noise.
And he walks in, shuts the door behind him, gets his tankard, and takes his seat.
All I got is this cool mug.
No, you didn't get a mug.
What did I get? I don't remember what I got.
You didn't get squat. You got a little wooden mug or a bottle.
I mean,
Yeah,
when
you
I
bought
took
it by
the
the-
mead.
Yeah, you got a bottle.
Okay.
Cat got the premium shit. She got the mug.
Yeah, the dragon's tears.
Yep.
I got a rock.
And after the captain sits and takes a nice swig, he looks at us and goes, "So, we heard a story from Norrell last night. Does anybody else have one?"
Hmm.
Does anybody else have one? Mira
smiles and goes, "Well, I've got one. And we were all there for it."
Which one?
Are we gonna talk about getting slimed?
And Nira smiles and goes, "Oh no, not Nira. The captain laughs and goes, 'Slimed. Now that's an ending to a story I would like to hear the rest of.'" And Nira chuckles and starts telling of our little adventure in the tomb, dealing with the undead and whatnot. And finally, at the end, our big burly hero, she's been building up the barbarian for a while in this story, he's just cleaving through the undead. And in the end, She brings up the zombie beholder, and all of a sudden, our big burly, mighty barbarian screamed like a little girl and ran off, never to be seen again. And the captain goes,
Yep.
"But there's no slime." And she goes, "Ah." And she points at Ava and goes, "That's where she comes in." Having
Ava is sitting there drinking through one of the whatever random cups around here.
She's a tankard. I imagine
Tankard.
Ava's drinking her mead through one of those wacky bendy straws.
No, she's hardcore drinking it, like she's chugging it, and you just see her look up and just thumbs up while she's still
And
drinking.
Nira continues on with the story. Goes, and by that point, she was about 110% done with with the nonsense that was going on, and just put an end to it. Cast a spell. Loud boom, and that thing just exploded. The whole room was coated. She points at Norla. He got the worst of it. He was standing almost right next to it.
Yeah, we all did.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that night, I might have blasted like 3 zombies with one shot, but it doesn't compare to that slime. That still smells.
And the captain goes, 3 in 1?
Well, yeah, I mean, I was a little late to getting into the crypt or whatever. So I had to find a way in, and I went to the graveyard that they went to. It was sealed off shut. I was trying to find a way in, and like a whole group of like at least 3 zombies just showed up right then and there, and I kind of blasted them. Yeah, fireball. They just poof.
And the captain laughs. 3 with 1 fireball. Now that is something.
And then
My
I opened
train
that door with a bolt of lightning.
I think it was
And-
another fireball.
Are you sure? It was something.
It was either a fireball or a light, or you just a.
I just
Have
know
a power
I blasted
half,
that door open, and that's how our barbarian friend was able to run out so fast.
Yeah, he blew by you, and you're just like, "What the fuck was that?"
Well, it happened a little bit later though, after I broke in.
No, yeah. And Nira wraps up her story and looks around. Well, that's one story from our adventures. Do you guys have any others you want to tell?
Oh, what about the big ogre that we fought
Yeah.
not too long ago?
Oh, yeah. Well, to tell that story, we have to tell another one first.
Oh yeah.
And the captain goes, "Oh, a story that leads into a story. This I've got to hear."
Yeah, wasn't it when the people were missing from that town? We had to go find them.
And Nira face palms and goes, "Yes, that's the one we're talking about. But we got to tell the story of what happened before that."
Oh
Wait.
yeah.
When she got stuck in a tree?
I'm talking about the adventure we had before we went to go save everybody.
Oh yeah, that happened
Where we
well
were dealing with
before
the
that.
goblins.
I still remember her getting stuck in a tree once. And we pissed off a bunch of goblins. And
Nira takes a deep breath and goes, "Fine, I'll tell it." And she goes off on the first story. We had taken a contract to deal with some goblins in a forest, and made our way through. Somebody I can't remember who it was that got caught in a trap.
it was Fiesta.
No, I think it was Norl. I think
I'm
Norl
pretty
got
sure
caught in the net.
We had to get Fiesta down from that net.
It was one of the two.
I
If
don't
she-
seem to recall myself being trapped, so
Yeah, it was probably me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she goes through the first story, and then we came back, we rested, and that night, something happened, and we set out to investigate. Without guild orders. Figured out what had happened and made our way back to the same forest. And we got ambushed. And she goes through the story and of how we dealt with our ambush and Viessa cleaving several goblins in two with a rose whip, and the sailors are almost losing their minds. I mean, except for that one guy in the corner, he's out cold. He's had like 3. He done. And they're getting hit with a couple of crossbow bolts and just losing it. Turning on the one that hit her and igniting him from a distance, and then turning to another one and hitting it with a spell that caused it to wither up and mummify before it fell off the rock and hit the ground and basically shattered. It gives as much of the story as she can because she, for God's sake, didn't see what Norrell was doing. Before we moved on and followed the leader. You guys can interject at any time. Don't just leave it all up to me.
There's not too much.
Well, I
I
remember
was a-
flying in with Norrell on my back, and we attacked
I'm talking about the ambush we encountered before the ogre.
before that. Oh, yeah, that was.
Where you cleave the 2 goblins in half and
Yeah, that
If I
Pelt.
was.
remember correctly, I
Yeah.
wasn't there. I somehow found my way there later as the ogre began to show its.
Yeah,
face.
you weren't there yet.
Yeah,
Right,
I
because you
remember.
had something else.
I
Yeah,
took.
she kind of helped me get here as I point to Ava.
It's Nira goes, no, she wasn't the one that helped you get there.
Oh, I
Entirely.
did notice that one thing. As Ava just drops her mug laughing. You know
yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about, Nira.
And Nira's face goes even a deeper shade of scarlet and goes, we don't talk about that.
So I knew they were gonna need help. So I gave her a very special ring, Captain.
And he's looking at Nira, blushing up a storm because she doesn't want to talk about it. And he looks to Ava and goes, and just what exactly did you make her do?
Hey, Nira, why don't you show him?
And Nira flips you the bird and goes, you can go jump off the fucking ship.
And I'm just like, Nani? Like, huh?
Norrell and Viessa were there. They saw it.
You know what? Norrell, you explain it to the captain. You were there, right?
I'm not quite sure if I can explain it as well as the individual who had to do it.
As Ava just goes up to Norrell, if you're afraid she's gonna kill you, I'll protect you.
Come on,
Don't worry
summon
about
her or
that.
something?
Don't worry about that, Ava. I'm fine.
Do you not remember what Nira told the 2 of you?
I'm trying to remember.
You tell anyone about this, I'll slit your throats in your sleep.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure that once I got there, it was done, so I never.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you guys arrived, it was done. But Ava knows what had to have been done, and those 2
Okay.
were very thoroughly threatened.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me break it down, Captain.
And Nira goes, "Oh God, no!"
You see Ava just drinking some more while enjoying this.
Yes, also is drinking while listening.
At this point, we're a good hour in. How much have you 2 put away?
A lot.
I put away
Like-
just one and I'm done.
Nera's put away about 1.5, and she's not even touching it anymore. She's just got her face buried in her hands.
About 2.
I'd say about 5, maybe 6.
She's casually drinking at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not doing
As-
too much, but
Bruh,
As
Ava
you're-
was raised on elven wine. This is nothing.
As you're pounding this shit down, the crew's going nuts around you, giving you more. While they're getting sloshed, but again, we'll continue back with the story.
Okay. So, Captain, before I start breaking it down, I want you to be absolutely 100% sure that you want to hear this.
And he goes, by all means, if it's got her in it, is any motions towards Nera, who's now sinking, trying to hide in her chair. I wish to know.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask you this now. Zero. Does
Yes.
Nera resist a spell?
Depends on what the spell is. I think tieflings automatically have a spell resistance.
Evocation.
Evocation?
Yeah.
I would say, due to her patron, and her being, a little fucking crazy, I would say there is some resistance there.
It's at this point before I tell the story